When we think of cleaning and conditioning a leather jacket, we usually refer to the outer, actual leather part of the jacket. But what about cleaning the lining or interior of your leather jacket? In this particular jacket, the lining is polyester and it suggests dry clean only. But unless you have a stain that's impossible to remove at home, you really don't need to take this to the dry cleaner. This cleaning method also works with this kind of nylon mesh that you'll see on a leather motorcycle type of jacket. What you'll need is a bowl of lukewarm water, a mild dish soap or detergent, 2 clean microfiber towels or rags, and a pair of scissors. We're going to start by turning our jacket inside out to reveal all this lovely polyester. Before I do anything else, I'm going to look for any snags in this fabric. Whatever you do, do not pull on these snags because it will start to unravel. That's why I use this pair of scissors to remove any snags. I will check the entire surface of the coat, snipping any snags that I see and looking for any stains or spots that might need more attention. Now, you don't need fancy scissors like these. Any household scissors will do the trick. You could even use a very sharp razor blade, but I prefer these little guys. Ooh, there's a good one. This jacket is a few decades old. It's definitely seen better days. Just gonna kind of clip some danglies off the tag here. All right, I'm gonna take a dry towel and just wipe down the entire inside of this jacket. Just remove any dust or residue. Now I found a little spot in here. It looks like kind of the residue of a sticker. I think I can just get it out with my thumbnail. If you do come across a stain or something a little more stubborn, you can mix a little bit of baking soda in the water and let it sit on the stain before moving on to the next step. I got rid of it. All right, now you want to take your bowl of water and add maybe a drop or 2 of dish soap. 1, 2. Now I'm just going to mix that up with my hands. This gives us a very gentle, diluted soap. Now I'm going to dunk my rag into this mixture and I'm going to wring it out as much as I possibly can so that my towel is damp, not wet. With my damp towel, I'm going to wipe down the interior of my jacket. Now you'll know that you'll need to dip the towel again when the towel no longer turns your lining dark. So why don't we soak down the lining of your jacket? Well, we've got leather right on the other side here that does not like water, especially when you're not introducing conditioner into it directly afterwards. So I'm going to work section by section, dipping my microfiber towel and wringing it out as best as I can every time I move to a new section. This soap has a bit of an orange citrus scent to it, so it actually smells pretty good. I typically use a Dawn dishwashing soap, but this is just what I had on hand. Now, using a larger towel might be a good option if you want to cover more surface area and dunk it less times. This cleaning method also works on just typical fabric jackets, polyester, nylon mixes, those kinds of things. Now, this jacket really didn't need a cleaning of the inside. I'm glad I caught a few of those snags and cut those. But generally, I would only clean the interior of your jacket. If it starts to smell a bit musty, or you've noticed some stains. Cleaning or conditioning the exterior of your leather jacket, the shell, Should happen every few months depending on how often you wear it. The lining, maybe once a year, once every 2 years. Okay, our next step is very important. We've put soap into the lining. But just like when you take a shower and get soaped up, you need to rinse yourself off. We need to remove this soap from the lining of the jacket. So we're gonna pour out this water bowl, or even get a new bowl with fresh, clean water and a fresh, clean rag. Now with my new towel and fresh, clean water without any soap, I'm gonna do like I did before and dunk my microfiber towel in the clean water and then squeeze it out until it is damp, not wet. And then I am going to pass it over the sections that I previously went over to help remove any soap residue left behind. Now sometimes you might find a bit of a tear, especially at the sleeve of your leather jacket. This one isn't too bad, but this can be easily stitched back together. Luckily my wife is pretty handy with a sewing kit, so I'll see if she can help me out there. You can definitely do it yourself, even if you're not very good at sewing, because this is the interior of your jacket. You know, it doesn't need to look super fancy. No one's ever gonna see it. Now halfway through, I am gonna switch towels again. You don't have to do this. I have a bunch of microfiber towels. This is just so the soap residue you've been picking up so far doesn't start spreading out to the rest of the jacket. I've got a link in the description down below to some packs of microfiber towels, because if you're taking care of leather, they really do come in handy. Now we're gonna leave our leather jacket turned inside out and hang it up to dry. I like to use these velvety fabric covered hangers to help prevent damage to the leather. Link to these hangers in the description down below. Now I like to button or snap the very top button if possible. Then I'll let this dry naturally overnight until it is dry to the touch. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing to EDC Vibes. I'll see you in the next video.